All right, that was some shots, modeling shots.
A recap.
A recap. So you've been long way back now, so like a few years, Star Academy.
Yeah,
for you, it's
been
like
3 years. This is the this summer will be the 4th year. It's been 3 years so far. Yeah, yeah.
So a lot happened those 3 years.
A lot has happened. Amazing 3 years as well as tough 3 years. It's not as tough as I expected it would be.
Why tough?
Every career, it has its ups and downs. It's a tough career. It's a very harsh career, and at the same time, it's an easy one. It's in between. It has its ups and downs, but in the end, it's not as hard as I expected.
Yeah. Not as hard.
Because every day there's new talent. Every day there are new faces, and you have to prove yourself every single day of every moment. Because so if a month passes and you're not there, you're technically out of the action for a while. So you have to always be updated with the latest for the fans, and that is it's a bit tough.
Before Star Academy, you had a different career, right?
I was a manager at Microsoft, and it was a totally different career, telecommunications,
totally
but
so
I
you never
used to
considered singing or acting before?
No, I always did, but I never got the chance. I used to model aside from my career, in hopes in getting into the career, until I found the audition for Star Academy. I said that's the best way to show what I have.
It was a great opportunity for you.
Yes, it was an amazing step. It's a big step and an amazing step. Yes, of course.
Even though Egyptian audience were disappointed at the end of the Star Academy
so was I. A little bit, but in the end, I think that the best person won in the end. It's a game in the end. It's a luck game, and the real challenge is who gets to work afterwards and who gets to stay in the career.
Yes.
It can be a very short career and a very long one at the same time. So you have to be smart enough to make it a real long-term career and hope for the best.
So after Star Academy, you said there's up and downs and everything. For you, what was happening, is it what you planned for until now?
It is what I planned for, but I'm the type of person who likes to take care of every single detail. So that's why I don't have a lot of work on TV every single moment, because I concentrate on intricate details. The script itself or the song itself, you have to really work hard, because not everything matters to people. Not everything will be a step forward to you. So, and to build a long-lasting career and a name, you have to have something really meaningful. So that is why I take much time with the projects that I have so far. And I think that is more important than having me be there on TV every single day and with nothing meaningful. I don't think it makes sense.
But although you didn't win the audience vote at the end of Star Academy, you ranked number 3, right?
Star Academy 3, I was the second, yeah.
So you were the second.
Yeah.
But still you stood out among all the other contestants. What made you stand out among
I guess because everyone has his own character. I mean, it doesn't have to do with talent. It doesn't have to do with, well, not as much, not with talent or looks or whatever. It has to do with what you have to offer, your charisma, the way you portray yourself to people, and the way you own the stage in the end is what makes you who you are. I think that is the most important thing. It's charisma in the end.
Yeah.
And it is something you cannot learn. It is inside of you. It is either there or it isn't there. So people will either like you or they won't. So I hope that they did.
But other qualifications included singing in different languages.
Of course, that was a plus for me. That was a double plus for me, because not only in Arabic I sing other languages, and that was a plus. But in the end, in our career, it's not as important as it is. It is something. It is a plus for me, as for me, but not. I don't think I will be using it in the career. I had hopes of singing an English song or a French song or an Italian song in one of these days.
But Egyptians were proud of you.
It did, yes, it is. Yeah. I just love languages. It's not because I mean to do it. I just love to have languages. It's a plus for me. Yeah.
When you finished Star Academy, we thought you were going to go into singing. You sang with Chris de Burgh. That was a big thing.
That was a very big step. Yeah.
Yes, we're going to talk about that more. Yeah. But then you moved into another career.
I then had 2 other singles for me. They were composed by Walid Saad, the great composer, and then I stopped for a while because I went into acting. I had a very good contract with Shirka Al Arabiya, and Madame Asad Yunus was one of the people who stood by me a lot. And I had my last movie, which was Adrenaline with Khalid Sawin and Ghada Abdelrazak, and that was the best step for me so far in cinema-wise. And then I'm concentrating more on acting now for a while, and then because people know me as a singer, so it's nice to change and then to see what are they going to expect, and then if I might do it or I might not.
But the change came too early. I mean, you didn't really grasp into singing.
It did, but I believe that an artist should have an all-round experience in everything, because acting, singing, dancing, composing, writing. I mean, I might write one day, you never know. It's because I think I have lots of talents. I draw as well, I paint. So I just love arts in all its ways. I cannot just say, no, I don't want to do that and do that. I study very well, and if it helps me, I go ahead and do it. If it doesn't, then I won't do it. I've had lots of other offers, but I did not accept them because I was too, I don't know, I didn't see myself in that area. There was an offer to have my own program on TV, and I felt I'm not into presenting very much. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do that. But acting was fine, because we took that in Star Academy. We used to have tests every Monday, scenes to act and to sing songs related to the scenes and to dance, and so it was brought up. So I felt I was okay with that.
Yeah, definitely. So tell us about your experience with Chris de Burgh. How did he pick you?
Chris de Burgh was one of the people, I was lucky enough that he was one of the people who used to watch Star Academy 3. And he did not come to any of the primes, but he watched. And he had a single, he had a duet actually, which he wanted a guy to sing with. And after he had the duet with Elisa, he said, I need a guy to sing this song with me. And so they sent him a CD with the voices of all the guys who used to sing in different languages from our season. And he chose my voice. He liked it, and he said, I would like to sing this song for him. Of course, I was more than honored to have such a legend sing, to be aside such a legend, and to have not only to be on stage with him in the primes, but to actually have a song with him. That was more than I could have imagined, and it was great. He was a very decent person, very down to earth.
You dealt with him, yeah.
Yes, he's very good, very down to earth, very artistic. You know, this is a guy we've lived with his songs, Lady in Red, and we've cherished these songs till now, and it's amazing to have a song with him, a duet with him. It's beautiful. Yeah.
You didn't think of going on from that with more?
No, I'm just hoping to stay here for a while, and then it's not. I'm not saying it's not in my dreams, but to be able to accomplish a dream here first, in the Arab world, and then I think in the Arab world is more important for me now.
Yeah.
It's more important because this is me.
And you also had a turning point in your career, the Adrenaline movie. And
Yes.
it was a huge experience, as you've said before.
Yes,
and
because yeah, it was one of two of the best actors in Egypt. Khalid and Ghada are one of the ghouls in their fields, and it was an honor to actually see how they work into the process itself of acting, and how they get into their roles, and how they how everything, single detail matters, and how they dress for the role, how they walk for the role. That was very important to see them live, and to actually work with them. It was amazing. Of course, it's a every day is a learning experience. When you work with professional people, that's what I plan to do, to work with very experienced people so that I can learn, and then in the end I could have a bit more opportunities.
So what did you enjoy most, the acting or singing experience?
Actually, they're two different. I don't know, I felt that they were two different. Even when I'm in television now, television is different than cinema. Nothing is intertwined together. They're all the same. There's the camera, of course, but in the end this is singing, and this is acting, and this is, but they're all intertwined together. I mean, you have to have a voice when you're acting as well. You have to whisper in a sort of way when you're loving someone. When you're shouting, you have to have a low, high-pitched voice. When you're singing, you have to have expressions on your face. So they're all intertwined together. Even dancing plays a major role in an artist's life. If you take dancing classes, you'll be able to have good posture. You'll be able to stand well on stage. You'll be able to move well on stage, to move with a song. Dancing is very important. Many people don't know that, but it's very important. There's also speech, articulation. Because I'm a type of person who talks pretty fast, because I lived abroad, so I talk pretty fast. So in the movies, I had to slow down because the words, they have to come out right. The sentences have to be heard, and that was one of the things that I took after Star Academy. Of course, very important. Everything is together.
Yeah.
Right, we have a song, one of your songs, so let's see that song and then talk about it.
Great.
Right.